What's going on, y'all? Chuck Nutface here. We are going to be doing a little scale swap action today on this Emerson CQC-8. So that one right there. So we're going to be putting on scales that just came in from my good friend Doug, aka the Shutterdoug. He's been making Emerson scales for quite a few years now, usually out of micarta, but he does wood and rich light and other different materials and everything else. And so these I just got in. His website just went live, Shutterdoug.com. I will go ahead and link that in the description. But we're going to put these green canvas CQC-8 scales on. Oops, well, just thank you for your support. My pleasure. It is my pleasure to support Doug in his new website. Like I say, I've had many scales from Doug over the years. And I'm happy to support him because he always does such great work, and he's somebody that I consider a friend as well. And so I'm more than happy to do that. So just doing a real quick look at these. They are nice. Looks like they're nicely chamfered on the edges and everything else. Look like they may be a little thinner than what he usually does as well. So we will take a look. Nice green micarta there. So let's go ahead and get this knife apart. Now, I usually don't do stuff like this on camera because I think I've said before it's kind of boring, but we'll go ahead and do it this time. Maybe it'll keep, losing my lighting here. Hold on one sec. Maybe it'll keep your interest. Just using my swap bits in the Weehaw here. Get all these screws out. Now, he does include other screws because I think he includes screws for the clip, because the clip needs longer screws to kind of, oh, that was easy. There, that's out. Get the blade off right there. Get that right there. We'll probably put that like that away from me. Get these washers off, maybe. There we go. So I do, with Emerson's, you do have to kind of take them fully apart. Well, I guess anytime you're doing a scale swap, you really have to take everything fully apart. But yeah, Shutterdoug.com. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you're not doing so already. I certainly would appreciate it. There's a little subscribe button right there in the corner that you can click on. I would definitely appreciate it if you subscribed. It means a lot to me. We're approaching 1,500 subscribers, which is pretty cool. Kind of trucking along. So I'm trying to make sure I do this stuff on camera. Get all these standoffs off. Maybe. Yep. Oh, don't fall on the floor. All right, good. Try to get all these off to one area here. Take this guy, and he's wedged in there pretty good. There we go. Get all those screws out. So here is just the stock G10. Now the G10 scales on this actually aren't bad. They're really not. I can't remember if I sanded these down. I honestly don't remember if I sanded these down or not. Or if this was just from a run that was just less aggressive. Hold on one sec. Let me grab my lube here. So I get some lube there. McMurdy's EDC oil. All right, so we've got it all kind of broken down. I really should have grabbed a rag, but this one's not too dirty. I'm not going to worry about it too much. We'll just go ahead and get these scales on. So, yeah, that's going to look good. Go ahead and get this D-pivot back in. Get it lined up. Like so, right there. And let's see, get our washer back on, get our stop pin in. I think I can just do it like that. Get the stop pin in there. And I guess we'll start putting in back spacers too. Yeah, that stop pin. Yeah, the stop pin, I shouldn't have put that in there yet. We'll go ahead and get all of our little mini screws in there, at least on this lock side. Get those put on. And then first we'll just kind of spin these loosely, these barrel spacers. We'll get those kind of spun on like so. I'm not going to worry about it being too tight right now. Oops, where'd it go? Right there. I'm not going to worry about it being too tight right now. Just kind of get it on there so we can get everything in one place. You know, maybe I'll put a little. So this McMurtry's EDC oil, I like using this stuff. It's not bad. Probably put too much on there, but that's all right. It's gonna be fine. Put a couple dabs on the washer itself. Go ahead and get the blade on. A couple of dabs right there. Then where did I put my other washer? Oh, it's already on there, so why don't I just do this? Nope. Not yet. Put that back on first. Then we'll put that on. That might be better. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So now we'll put our other scale on. And we'll go ahead and get that pivot screw started. Where's my... And I'll just do this loosely. I'll tighten everything up after. I'm not going to worry about getting it tight right now. I'll tighten everything up after. Get all these body screws put back on. Yeah, I'm always a fan of Doug's work. He does really good work for sure. You know, like I say, I've owned several from him, and I didn't hesitate to get one off his site once he launched the site. I know he's had some problems with the site in the past and getting things going, and then he had issues with PayPal prior to that, you know, and I was more than happy to support a friend and get an order placed. And I think you should too when he has some more in stock. I think he's working on some things now. I know he does custom orders. He's probably not doing custom orders all the time, but I know he does custom orders sometimes. And so, get that out of there. Should put the cap back on that so we're not making a mess. All right, so it's not right yet. I haven't cinched it up or anything like that, but let's see if we can get this pocket clip put back on. And of course I just dumped my screws. Wonder if I can get away with using these screws and not have to do the others. This is not the best. You know, this screwdriver is more multi-purpose. It's really not the best for, you know, fine detail work, simply because the shaft is so long. That's what she said. You know, but you know, it's what I got, and I don't really want to buy another one right now. So maybe at some point I'll invest in one that's better for just working on knives. But for now, this is fine. And also, I'm one of those people too that I don't tend to work on my bench. I probably should. It might make my life easier, but I tend to hold things. You know, maybe it's not the best way to do it, but it's the way that I do it. So, whatever. Okay, actually, that looks like it's going to work out well. So now, let's see if we can't get this pivot squared away. Get that tightened up. much. That might be good to go. Actually, just like that. Maybe a little tighter. Not much. Yeah, I went too much. I can loosen it up a little bit. There it is. Is it centered? Pretty good. Just cinch up some of these guys right here. Make sure they're tight. That's a lanyard hole. There it is. Didn't take long at all. So there you have it. Shutterdoug, green micarta scales. Purchase off his website, shutterdoug.com. Happy to do it. And yeah, go ahead and check him out. Check him out on Instagram at the Shutterdoug. Check me out on Instagram at Chuck_Nunface. Give me a follow there if you're not doing it so already. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those good things for my channel. Help get my channel boosted out there. I did have a friend of mine who's been watching my videos say they never pop up in his feed. He always has to search for them. So let's mess with that algorithm. Let's like, comment, and share as much as possible. And support each other. You know, when you see pictures you like on Instagram, go ahead and share those in your story or something like that. Comment on those pictures, like those pictures, and let's see if we can just keep messing with these algorithms, get our content, our community's content out there. So that's going to do it for me. Appreciate you checking it out. Go check out the Shutterdoug.com. Maybe pick yourself up a set of scales for your Emerson. Peace.